black on everything. Welcome back. This is Jideani Says, and today we're talking about this bad boy, the Starking Skull Watch. Yes, I said skull watch. So if you notice, it has a skull silhouette. If you are a skull person, you like skulls, then you're really gonna like this watch. But before we get into that, let's talk about pricing and configuration. This watch will probably run you about $100. I'll have the specific model number in the description so you can know where to find it. And there's about 5 different color variations. The one I have is the black and the yellow version. Okay, so let's jump into design and build. Stainless steel casing, 47 millimeter in diameter, which is probably about the average size of a watch. Now I do prefer my watches a tad bit bigger, more in the 48, 50 millimeter range, but this is good. 47 is good. 13 inches in terms of thickness, not bad. Now, this is scratch resistant sapphire glass. So that's pretty good. Look at that. Like I said, this has that skull silhouette embedded in here. Skull, that design, it has the crystal piece for the teeth. And then it has these automatic wheels for the eyes. It almost feels like this watch is watching me. See what I did there? The watch is watching me. More in design, it has a luminous dial. So what that means is this watch glows in the dark. Well, not exactly, but the hands, the minute and the hour hands glow in the dark, so you can be able to tell time when it's in the dark. So that's nice. Silicone band. I am a bigger fan of silicone band than anything else. The polyurethane and silicone bands to me are nicer, but they're not as durable as something as like a leather band. They look nicer, but they're not as durable as a leather. Features, boom. Water resistant, 50 meters, which is about 165 feet. So you can get this wet, you can dip this in the pool. It's a self-wind automatic movement. Let me explain to you what that means. Mechanical watches, to me, a lot of times have that craftsmanship, so a lot of times they carry more value. Your quartz, which is the other type of movement, is the ones that most of you are familiar with, are powered by battery, and that's what keeps the time on these watches. But what with skeletal watches or mechanical watches, they use kinetic energy. So let me explain. Some of you already know what this is, but I'll explain. This has a self-wind automatic gear to be able to, basically you're creating energy as you're winding this dial here, and all that energy is stored in that coil, which powers the watch. Another way you can do it is by this wheel on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if you can see that. There's a wheel here on the back, and a lot of these mechanical watches, the back is clear, so you can see the wheel a lot better. But if I do that, you can see that. So what that is that to be able to power this watch, you shake it up, and that wheel that spins creates kinetic energy, which powers anything from electronics to motor or mechanical parts. And that's what gets this watch going. Now, the downfall of when that energy runs out, it runs out. You have to either self-wind it up or shake it up and then adjust your time every time. I am a big fan of mechanical watches because they look so good though. You know, being able to look into the casing and see the mechanical pieces going to work, the gears. If that's craftsmanship. That's ingenuity. I love that. And that's probably why watches like these definitely carry more value. They're a lot more expensive. Who is this watch for? It's for people who have an appreciation for skulls. It's for people who appreciate design, something that has a unique look to it. This would definitely be it. This would definitely be it. And especially if you're big into mechanical watches, you would like this one. And it's sapphire glass, so it's scratch resistant. It's water resistant. Stainless steel case. Okay, moving on. So it comes in this pretty nice box. They actually include, normally these, you see these with sunglasses, but a nice white cloth, so you can shine this bad boy up like that. So what can you wear this with? It has a bold look, so you don't want to overdo it when you put this watch on. You don't want to have on loud colors because it's gonna stand out. That yellow will pop on top of that black. It will contrast nicely with that black. So casual wear, t-shirt, jeans, leather jacket. I mean, I think that would really work well with this watch. And then you can do professional look with this. I wouldn't, but depends on what you're going for. You probably could pull it off depending on what you have on. So, but all right, this has been a review of Stock and Skull watch. I have the model number for you in the description so you can pick you up one of these. And if you do, let me know what you think about it. Until then, it's been another one. All right, see you guys later.